guys, I'm here bringing you a new match on the Pokemon Showdown server. It was a pretty intense battle in the end, but I make a couple of misplays at first, but I kind of make up for them. So yeah, looking at team preview, I see that Substrike is a big threat to him because he can hit Caracosta, Altaria, and Maractus for super effective damage. And another threat that I have with me is Braviary because he also can hit a lot of things for good solid damage. His threats are almost everything on his team. Like he has a Ditto which can transform on anything he wants. He has possibly 2 Shell Smashers. Altaria could be the Dragon Dance set. Raichu is fucking fast and he can nasty plot. He can go for nasty plot, and Maractus is pretty damn bulky, so his team is looking pretty fucking like badass. So let's go into the match. Okay, so I'm gonna be leading out with Striker, he's gonna be leading out with Ditto, and he's gonna transform into Substriker, so my Substriker's choice scarf too, so I'm not gonna risk the speed time. I'm gonna go into Musharna to take whatever hit he wants to go for. He goes for the overhit, he misses, which is pretty unfortunate, so I'm gonna switch out into Samurott, thinking he was choiced, since most of Dittos are, but I guess he's not. And I don't see an item, so maybe he's expert belt, some shit like that. So he's gonna send in Raichu, and I'm gonna go into Substriker predicting the Thunderbolt, the Volt Switch or some shit like that, but he actually goes for the sub, which is a pretty good play, I guess. So I'm gonna go for the overheat because I just want to take out his sub, and I don't think he can hit me well for damage, so yeah. He's gonna nasty plot, which kind of worries me because if he gets more than one nasty plot, it's gonna be a problem. So I'm gonna go into Musharna, knowing that I can take a hit from him and that I can retaliate with a Psychic. So he subs again, and I'm gonna go for the Psychic, breaking his sub. So in the end, his Thunderbolt doesn't do up half, so I guess he's not gonna want to like stay in, but like he does, and he goes for another Thunderbolt, and he leaves me with about 10%, some shit like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Psychic, take a good chunk of damage from him, so it could be like not a big threat in the end. I'm gonna switch out Musharna because I want to keep him for later. I'm gonna go into Golub. What I should have done is go into Substriker to get the Lightning Rod boost, but I don't give a fuck because he doesn't do shit to me, as he's gonna switch out. Maybe he doesn't have any moves to hit me with, so he's gonna switch into Ditto, as I'm gonna switch out of there and go into Musharna. Like, I don't know why I did that, but I guess it didn't work out for me, so yeah. I'm gonna go into Kangaskhan, predicting his Shadow Punch, which I saw coming from miles away. So I'm gonna go for the Endure just to get my Salak Berry if I can, but he actually goes for the Stealth Rocks, which is a good play on him. Like, I should have worked up at one time, but I don't know. He goes for the Earthquake, he doesn't take me out. I don't know why he's not going for the Dynamic Punch, and I thought Endure worked always, but it seems that it only works once. So I'm gonna send in Samurott because I want a free switch onto Kangaskhan again, so I can get the Salak Berry, so I can get him like to a low enough health, so where the point to where Substriker can revenge kill with a Healing Power Ice. So I am gonna go for the return. I don't know if return or reversal does more, but I break the confusion and I'm gonna get him to 44%. That's huge right there. It's really important. So yeah. And here I'm gonna go do the biggest mistake in the match. I'm gonna go into Substrika and I'm gonna Bolt Switch, predicting his switch, which I should have done. I should have not done, because what really, like, I had the chance to take a Ditto out, a Golurk out, and I didn't, which bit me in the back. So yeah, I'm gonna go into Bravery just to get that motherfucker piece of shit out of there, because he fucking annoyed me. And look, the score is 6-3, and it's bullshit. He's gonna run to Costa, and he's gonna fucking Shell Smash, and I pretty much think it's game over, because I can't retaliate with anything. So yeah, so he's gonna go for the Aqua Jet. Like, I don't know why he did that, and it doesn't take me out. Like, he could have taken me out with a Waterfall or some shit like that, because he was faster. He didn't have to go for Aqua Jet. So I'm gonna go for the Dynamic Punch. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm begging to Hax Gods to make him hit himself, and he's gonna hit himself as I asked. So it's pretty good. I go for the Earthquake, like, just in case he didn't kill himself or some shit like that. But I should have set up my rocks, really. So yeah, I'm gonna send in Musharna, because this is the perfect chance to get my Moonlight up, so I can get back up to 4 and shit. And I'm gonna live with 5%, and it's gonna be a big. And he goes for the Toxic. Like, he should have just taken me out with the Giga Drain or some shit like that, but he's gonna let me live, and I'm gonna get back up to half. And this is gonna be huge right here, because I'm gonna be able to Moonlight up again and heal there and shit. So yeah, he's gonna send in Altaria now just to set up, but he's not gonna set up the way I thought he was gonna set up. As I go for the Signal Beam, just trying to get out damage on that Maractus, because like, it's a big fucking problem and shit. So I'm just gonna Moonlight up as he Cotton Guards. This is what I was talking about. He doesn't have Dragon Dance, he has Cotton Guard. So I don't know if it's better, but I guess defensively it is. So he's just allowing me to heal and shit to get back up to full, as I am going to. Here I'm gonna went to Golurk just to get rid of the Leech Seeds, because they're really annoying me. So yeah, I'm gonna go into Musharna again just to Moonlight up without the Leech Seeds, and he's gonna see that Dragon Claw is not gonna do shit. So now he's gonna want to switch out into Maractus just to like Leech Seed me and shit, that shenanigans. And he's toxic thanks to himself. He toxic himself basically, and he's gonna miss a Leech Seed, which is kind of bad. But I guess it really did matter, but I don't give a fuck. So he's gonna send in Torkoal basically as Death Fodder, I guess. So yeah, here's where the rocks, the stealth rocks would have been fucking useful. Like, Torkoal would have been dead by now. So he's gonna yaw me, he's gonna force me to switch. I'm gonna switch into Bravery because he's the last thing I have, and I'm gonna live with 6%. And I'm gonna predict his Altaria to come out, and I go for the Rock Slide, and I'm gonna fucking miss. Like, that's fucking bullshit, the biggest fucking bullshit I have ever seen. But I guess it's a near. Like, it didn't really matter, I guess, because he could have retaliated me with Raichu if he had lived, but he lived anyway, so it is kind of big. He's just gonna decide to fodder out Altaria because he, I guess, wanted a free switch into Raichu, I guess. So he is gonna switch into Raichu, and he's gonna sub, trying to nasty plot and shit. I actually go for the Moonlight. Like, I was counting how much damage a Thunderbolt would have done, but he makes the better play and he goes for the substitute. He's gonna nasty plot once, as I'm gonna Psychic him, and like, he's gonna Thunderbolt, and as we saw earlier, that's not gonna do shit to me, and I'm gonna be able to take him out with a Psychic. So we're now 2-1, and I have the better end of the pie because, like, yeah. he's gonna lead seed me, and this part is basically stomp me, Musharna trying to beat Maractus in the Star Wars, so it's just shenanigans, but I basically won here, so yeah, like look. So that was the match, guys. He ended up running away, so yeah, like I was really fucking excited because I was losing 6-3, and like that was really fucking, that was the biggest fucking comeback I have ever done in my fucking life. Like it wasn't like a good match, but the comeback is what counts. So be sure to give it a like to do those shenanigans, and see you later.